Friends, welcome to Astro Vishaka Astrology channel. Today, I'm gonna discuss about why the bad planets might be your secret weapons. Okay, so let's talk about the real talk. So, what if the planets everyone been warning you about you? It's like actually the setting is the best possible position, best possible spot, because these are the four houses in your birth charts where everything is flips. What is it called? The bad planets, they win. Is it a twist? Yes. Where the struggle isn't a sign something is wrong, it's literally the point. These are the houses called Upachaya houses or the house of skill building, house of building their capabilities over time. And trust me, once you get this, you will never read a chart the same way again. That's definite. So, my name is Suhas. Today, we're going to discuss about what is Upachaya. So, first, Upachaya is what? What exactly you meaning about Upachaya? It's a Sanskrit word. It's called growth. Now you tell me growth cannot be instantaneous. Growth will always take some time. It goes mature as the time passes or how you age matures. Yeah, here's the thing. Not every house in your chart grows over time, but some houses just do it. Why? Because these are the houses of free will. You will use your skill, your usual efforts, you will use your courage, you will use your karma to build those houses in the long run. So your family, your emotions and fixed stuffs, these are not gonna change. But Upachaya houses are gonna make changes in your life. These are very critical houses in your life. So if they are alive, they respond to you what you put in. So what efforts you put, you will get the result accordingly. Think about going a gym. Day one, you are very weak. You struggle, you fumble, you are confused, but you will keep showing up. But if you keep showing up regularly, and slowly, eventually, you will become strong. That is the strength of Upachaya houses. You become better, you become skillful, you understand that technique to use the gym activity. This is one of the area, but this actually happens in all aspects of your life. What exactly these houses work for? You put more efforts, you get accordingly the results. The more they will give it back. So you do more, you will get more. So there are four houses in Upachaya. So which are those houses? These houses are third house, sixth house, 10th house, and 11th house. So third house is what? It's your skill, your courage, your efforts, your hustle, new ideas, attractions, and your willingness to go for it. Why you willingness? Because you get attract for something new. You start something new in the third house. That is the reason it's a first free will house. Second is the sixth house. Now this is sounds crazy because people say Rog, Rana Shatru, enemies, obstacles, and daily grind happens in the sixth house. Yes, but these are the houses where you beat the obstacles, and that is where you build your power through using the overcoming these obstacles. Third is 10th house, the house of karma, house of your workplace, your reputation, your career, and the legacy can leave behind using the 10th house. And 11th house, people call it income, people call it gains, people call it labha, but it much bigger and bigger because it's a place for all desires to get manifest. That's the reason it's 11th house. So these houses you work forward and you work toward. What is important for you? Wealth. And that is where these houses are going to help you getting the wealth and your network, your goals, your desires. This is a place you want to be materialistic world you want to achieve. These are the places. So basically understanding you are your results residing here. These are the efforts where you put in these four houses, you get the results. Now there is a twist. Okay, now we talked about good about Upachaya houses. So by now you must understand Upachaya houses. Okay, let's twist. What is the twist? Twist is in most of the part most people don't know is that in Vedic astrology we call it a malefic planets like Saturn, Rahu, or Mars. These are the planets are the malefic planets. So generally when we take the names, we generally get a little bit fear, little concern, what is going to happen. Please, when you hear this name, don't get tensed up. And you, I know, because Saturn is in my chart, am I doomed? I am failed. So stop here. Exactly the point, stop here. Because here is the truth. Put Saturn in Upachaya house, either in third or sixth house, 10th house, 11th house. The person grins, person put efforts. Seriously, he put efforts. And they're disciplined in a way that makes other people tired of watching them. That much of efforts you put. And that's a slow start. That's a very slow. But maybe a few years later, you will see realize that that person has built an incredible reputation, incredible efforts, and he built something which others are just to dream to manifest that. Now let's talk about Mars in those houses. Mars is what? It's a pure fire, pure ambition. It's an energy. Anything new you want to start, Mars is the one he will there to help you. This energy has to come out in the Mars, and these people are take anything in these houses to take it personally because they want to achieve that. So they don't stop. They have competitive, they don't stop. They want to achieve. There is an initial thrust or push is there. So they don't settle it. So Mars in these Upachaya houses. These are the results. Now what about the Rahu? Rahu is in Upachaya houses obviously creates the hunger. The first is he's hungry. He doesn't have a body, but he's have a head. So he need to feed his mouth. So that what happens that he creates a lot of hunger, lot of obsession. Nothing is ever enough for him, and he always want more. Now these are the houses, and these are not the problem. And imagine that's the superpower. See, Upachaya houses reward one thing above everything else. What is that? Intensity. They reward people who refuse to quit. They reward people who refuse to fail. They reward people who refuse to give up. And that exactly what Saturn, Mars, and Rahu brings in the life. So, where most people see a problem planet, what as we can see, it's a launch pad for you because you need an initial thrust, you need an initial push. Now you will have obviously a definite question: what exactly happening with the benefic planets? Now, good planets, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, and the Moon. Can they work in Upachayasas? Yes, absolutely they will work. But there's a catch. They need to be strong. Suppose they are not strong, they are weak or debilitated and all, you will find there is a challenge. Because these planet needs to be strong. Strong by degree, strong by nakshatra, strong by their placement, all of it. When that's all lined up, a benefic in Upachaya houses having like to give a take a shortcuts and success comes very easier for them because there is no efforts they are to put. Door opens faster. Takes them others? What takes them so quickly they get it, but others take years. But you might understand life is not same as you born till the death. There is always sinusoidal efforts happens in the life. So when the struggling time comes, benefic planets disturb, they get weak. And if unfortunately if they are debilitated or in rough nakshatra, they will obviously have a challenge and they won't deliver. So the house will demand efforts. Benefic planets lose in efforts. Malefic planets give you that grind, achieve those success, and that efforts or initial push or not giving up attitude is coming from the malefic planets. So with the benefics, don't assume. Always check. Always go deeper. So you will understand now what difference between benefic planet and malefic planet in Upachaya houses. So, what is the big takeaway I should take from this? Is what you need to remember. The chart is not a life sentence. That is first thing you have to keep in mind. Upachaya houses exist to tell one thing: some fights are worth having because winning them is how you grow. And if you got Saturn, Mars, or Rahu sitting in third, sixth, and 10th or 11th houses, don't panic. Don't rush for remedies. Don't rush for solutions. Use it, those planets. Because these planets aren't here to hurt you, they are there to forge you. And these people who built things from nothing, who failed and came back and harder and again pushed hard, and who refused to be order remain ordinary. They want to be special, and for that, Malefic plan is the best. A lot of them had a heavy malefic energy in their Upachayas. That wasn't just bad luck, that was a fuel. Malefic planet becomes fuel in these 3, 6, 10, and 11 houses. So this is about malefic planet, or this is about Upachaya houses and how Upachaya works. So next time when someone says to you Saturn is bad, your Mars is bad, or the Mars is too aggressive, ask them one thing: where it's sitting. Because if Upachaya houses, they are so-called villain, often write the best stories in your life. So respect them. If you want me to break down specific chart, drop a comment and I will read them out. And if this is shifted something for you, you then like the video, and genuinely it helps more people to find this. And if you like my channel, do subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.